Okay, this is going to be a tutorial on how to color code the academic school year. Once you have downloaded the Excel spreadsheet from the portal website onto your desktop, go ahead and double click it. And immediately I want to talk about something that's pretty important. You'll notice that the security warning message shows up. That is because this particular Excel spreadsheet includes macros or program coding behind it. And so to protect your computer, Microsoft blocks all that macros and asks you if you want to enable it. So we'll go ahead and select Options and select Enable this content and click OK. Each time you open up that file, you're going to have to enable the macros. If you want to not have to open up and enable the macros, there is a way to do that. You go up to this button and go ahead and select Excel Options, Trust Center here at the bottom of the list, and click on Trust Center Settings, and located on the left side is Trusted Locations. You'll want to create a folder and then add it to the list here. And so let's just, for the sake of the tutorial, add the desktop to the trusted location. So I'll add a new location, browse to the desktop, and click OK. And then click OK again. Notice that the desktop does appear in the user locations list. From now on, any file that's put onto the desktop will not have to be have macros enabled, because Microsoft Office will trust that location. So let me go ahead and remove that. So go ahead and set up a trusted location, and then you can keep this file in that location. So once you've enabled the macros, the file will immediately take you to the directions so you can read what you need to do. Once you're ready to start filling out the calendar, go ahead and hit the Go to Calendar, and it'll take you to this screen. And this is fairly simple and easy to do. So the first thing you want to do is click on the beginning year of the school year and type in the beginning year. So this next coming year is going to be 2013, and notice that the second year automatically changes to 2014. If I scroll down, you'll notice the school year begins August 2013, goes to January 2014, and ends June 2014. Next, click in this open box and type in your school name and city. And now you're ready to start filling out the color coding. First, you want to click on Please Make a Selection. Notice that this little drop-down arrow appears, and click on that. So once you've clicked on Make a Selection, click on the arrow and this list appears. Select the type of day you want to color code. So the first one on the list is additional contract days. Select that, and notice that the highlighting changes. You go throughout the calendar. Once that's selected, go throughout the calendar and select the days that are additional contract days. So let's just say these 2 days, 3 days in August, and let's just say this first week in June are the additional contract days. Now to switch to a different type of day, go back and select, touch on additional contract days. That arrow button appears. Click on the arrow button and click on Institute Days. And you can go ahead and select and color code each of the days that you want. First day of the quarter and the last day of the school year. And you go through each of these. So the end of the quarter, like that. But let's say you made a mistake. What if the end of the quarter was not October 15th? What if you meant to select October 14th? Go back up to the drop-down arrow, and at the very bottom of the list is clear shading. Select that and go ahead and click on October 15th, and it resets that. Click back in, end of quarter, and select the 14th. And that's as simple as that. So go throughout the calendar and highlight each of the days. Once you have it all highlighted, you need to go through each of the month and add up how many of the total attendance days and put that number to replace each of these question marks. To do that, just add up the number, click on the question mark, and type in the number that you want. And you do that for each of the question marks, like so. And once you've had all those filled out, come all the way down at the bottom and fill out these numbers here. Total number of emergency days, click on that, and you'll change it up here at this toolbar. Just go ahead and put the cursor right there, hit the backspace, and type in the number that you want. And you can go through and change these numbers to reflect the accurate, like for this, how many in-service days that you held. That's about it about filling out the calendar. Now, once you have it the way you want it, you need to save it, and I suggest that you save it with a different name. So go ahead and select Save As, and make sure you select Excel Macro Enabled Workbook. And up pops the dialog. Type in, and I always liked using the dates for each year, school year, and go ahead and hit save. And you'll notice that you'll get this privacy warning message. This is because this document contains macros. Don't worry about that. Go ahead and hit the OK button, and it'll finish saving. And now the new name appears up at the title. Once you have it saved, I like to save Excel spreadsheets as a PDF document so that other people, so it's protected. Other people can't make changes, and it's easier to disseminate this information to your constituents. So to be able to save it as a PDF, go back up to the Start button here, the Office button, and hit Save As. Select Save As, and down on the list is Adobe PDF. Go ahead and select Adobe PDF. This dialog box appears. Make sure any year is in the Sheets in PDF because you want any year to show up. Go ahead and hit Convert to PDF. It'll ask you where to save it. I'm going to save it to the desktop. You can save it to wherever you want. And notice it's got this, it automatically puts in the title of the Excel spreadsheet, but then it adds the .pdf. So go ahead and hit save, and it just takes just a moment, and the finished PDF will open up. And so now this isn't changeable. So now you can save this as a PDF. It's already saved, and now you can just send it out and print out from here, and it's protected. Let's see, is there anything else? Okay, finally, if you want to print it, go ahead and hit Select Print, Print Preview, and notice that the selection dialog box doesn't show up, only the academic year, so you can go ahead and print this directly out of Excel. And that's about it for the tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to call the office and ask for help. Thank you.